Hello, good day, students. I'm Dr. Gordon A. Al-Hassan of the Department of Crop and Soil Sciences, Faculty of Agricultural Sciences, National Open University of Nigeria. Our topic today is on SLM 305, soil chemistry, fertility, and microbiology. And the topic for our first topic is on the relationship between soil chemistry and other fields of science. You will know that a farmer will naturally apply his fertilizer when he discovers that the plant is not growing well. But a soil chemist will look at what goes on in the soil in relation to the movement of the various nutrients and in relation to the phases of the soil, the solid phase, the, the solution phase, and the gaseous phase. These are issues that will be explored during this topic. We want to look at the relationship between soil chemistry and other fields of science. So it's a very interesting course. I enjoy you to feel free and ask questions along the line. God bless you. As I earlier told you, our topic today, which is topic one, is titled Soil Chemistry and its relation to other fields of science. Once again, I'm Dr. Hassan. You can see the picture of a plant growing and then with all the nutrient elements that are moving towards the plant for its absorption. Let's look at the meaning of soil chemistry. When plant grows poorly, an average person knows that he needs to apply fertilizer. A normal farmer will tell you that there is need to apply fertilizer. The farmer expects to see changes in the crops after such application. However, soil chemistry studies the various reactions that go on in the soil after fertilizer application. Those factors that could either hinder or facilitate the availability of the applied nutrients to the crops will be part of the study of a soil chemist. The study of soil micropopulation is also needed. The objectives for this presentation are as follows. Define and explain soil chemistry. We're actually going to explain how soil chemistry relates to other scientific fields. Definition and meaning. Soil chemistry is regarded as the most central of all the scientific disciplines. It interacts to make up of the complex web of environmental science. It also studies the interrelationship between those chemical elements and how they relate to the three states of matter. This is a diagram of this interrelationship. The soil chemistry in the middle, soil pollution science, atmospheric chemistry, soil biology, plant growth, which is agriculture, soil physics, water quality. All of them are linked to soil chemistry and plants. Soil chemistry relates to the availability of essential elements, that is nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, potassium, calcium, and magnesium, and then the trace elements, copper, iron, manganese, molybdenum, zinc, and boron. And concern the availability of elements such as copper, restrict undesirable side effects from plant protection chemicals such as selective herbicides, fungicides, melodicides, etc. Plant influences soil physiochemical properties. Soil acidification by release of hydrogen ions at the root to compensate for plant uptake of base cations. Soil chemistry, soil biology, and biochemistry. Microbial population plays a vital role in the biochemical cycling of nutrient elements such as carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur to regulate soil fertility. However, the activities of micro and microorganisms in the soil are regulated by soil chemistry properties. Soil chemistry and soil physics. The chemical reactions in soil have far-reaching effects on soil physical properties of the soil, It has effects on the stability of its structural units. It has effects on regions with especially regions with arid climates, functions to the chemical weathering of the minerals, the water retention, and the establishment of a stable soil structure, and on the macro pores created that facilitates drainage. Soil chemistry, geochemistry, and soil formation. Soils are developed from the initial parent rock. These influence the soil chemical properties at any given time. These properties have a striking effects on soil bioactivity. The combined biological and chemical effects govern the type of soil which is formed, determine the uses to which they may be put. Assignment number one. How do the biological elements and type of parent rock influence the chemistry of soils? Take it again. I take it again. How do the biological elements and types of parent rock influence the chemistry of soils? Soil chemistry and water chemistry. Precipitation, that is rain, sleet, snow, etc., flows through the soil to the underground as it drains into streams or lakes. And during this period of soil-water contact, a range of chemical reactions take place. This regulates the chemical composition of the fresh water. Precipitation contains a significant amount of solutes, interact with soil solid components as the water drains through the soil or over the soil chemistry and pollution science. Soils are depository of vast quantities of pollutants. The fate and consequences of individual pollutants becomes very important and emotional. Nuclear waste, acid rain, or lead from petrol are also are the pollutants. Manures or sewage sludge on soil are also pollutants. The fate of these pollutants, fertilizers and other agrochemicals is another area of study. Many soils have an extraordinary capacity of rendering pollutants ineffective, but at the present time, this capacity is being abused to the extent that critical loads may be exceeded. Significance of soil chemistry. Improving the availability of nutrients to plants. 2. To utilize soil microbial organisms to the best advantage, to improve the physical conditions of the soil, and it helps to explain the basic properties of soil. It equally helps to monitor and follow rapid changes that occur in the soil. Assignment number 2. Take this one. Explain in detail the effects of pollutants on soils and water. Explain in detail the effects of pollutants on soils and water. This is the end of our lecture on this topic 1. I thank you for listening. I see you next week, same time. I remain yours sincerely, Dr. Godwin Alhassan, your facilitator for this course, SLM 305.